Hi guys, it's Angelina and you're here with me on my front porch. The sun is setting and this is video number 13 I think, but it has been about a week and a half since I've been with you. Now if you're watching the video series consistently, you won't know that I missed about a week and a half of posting, but I'll tell you the truth, which is I have. And the thing is that sometimes in life, have you ever noticed when you have something really important to you, but you keep putting it off? Why do you think that would be? I've been thinking and wondering the same thing this week because I've been wondering, this project is really important to me and I haven't been able to understand why every day it's the only thing on my to-do list that I'm not checking off. Well, it's the thing. This is one of the critical elements of life, which is that when something's really important to you, when you're so passionate about something, it makes the risk greater. So, naturally, as humans, we don't want to take the risk. We want to be careful, we want to be sure of ourselves, and because I'm just like you, I'm doing the same thing in this project. So I'm recommitting to you, which is a very important step when you are not doing something that's important to you, is just reassess, reevaluate, and see how can you really make it happen. So I am going to do that. I'm putting time in my schedule to make this happen. So back on to our story. I was in Thailand. Now, guess what? The totally ironic thing was that my roommate in Thailand, when I walked into my hotel room, a 4-star hotel room with 4 pools, I thought it was the most amazing thing that I had ever seen. But I walked in and I had this roommate, her name was Megan, and Megan, if you remember me, I urge you to contact me on Facebook, because I have been looking for you for ever since we left. I haven't talked to you ever since. But Megan was the kind of person who woke up happy, went to bed happy, and I was literally so annoyed by her. She would wake up earlier than me, she would go out hiking, she had her mom send her good treats from Whole Foods, her skin was clear, she was her ideal weight, and she was so happy. Now, I didn't like her, right? And I'd walk in late at night, smoking a cigarette, half drunk, and hopefully wouldn't be waking her up, and I would grumble and say, oh gosh, what is this person doing? I can't believe someone lives like that. How boring. Well, about halfway into my journey, 3 months into my trip, I started to notice that she just seemed like she knew how to do things. And I would sit down with her at the coffee shop and ask her questions about her life and her choices and what she did around being healthier. And what I found was that she had an epiphany sometime in her life, which is that what you eat really improves your life. Now, I was still not sold, still seemed like a really big, challenging thing. So I pretty much just watched her from afar and noticed that she was different than me, and I was so skeptical about changing my diet at all. So instead I would go to the Quick Stop and I would get sodas and I would get popcorn, I would get chips, and my favorite thing was McDonald's and pizza. Now, I didn't want to be eating little bars or vegetables or anything of the sort, so I didn't. And in the next video, I'll share with you a bit about how did I start to make some changes, going from eating all the foods that now I know don't really work for me, don't make me feel good. How did I make that transition from being skeptical to jumping in full force? So, the next video, which will be tomorrow, I will share with you exactly how that started to evolve. But to know that if you're someone who's healthy now, you are planting a seed in many people around you, people who yet don't know. And if you become healthier, and if you take on this challenge of eating healthier, then you also become that lighthouse. You become someone who encourages others without words, but through their actions. So with that note, I'm going to sign out today, and I will see you very soon. This is Angelina DeWeese signing out. Bye.